Welcome to Graduate First Fundamentals. I'm glad you've joined us today. Graduate First is a nationally recognized initiative that utilizes a data-driven intervention framework to successfully address barriers to graduation for students with disabilities. Graduate First is funded by Georgia State Personnel Development Grant through a grant from the Office of Special Education Programs, OSAP. Graduate First has many partners: the National Dropout Prevention Center for Students with Disabilities, the Georgia DOE Divisions of Special Education Services and Supports, as well as School Improvement, and the Georgia Learning Resources System. We welcome you to the Graduate First community. Today, more than 90 schools across Georgia are participating in Graduate First. The modules in Graduate First Fundamentals will clarify the framework and provide a process that is appropriate for all students. The intervention framework was developed by the National Dropout Prevention Center for Students with Disabilities. This framework has several core components. It involves establishing an effective school team and identifying a team leader responsible for the implementation of the school action plan. In Graduate First, schools will collect and analyze data, use that data to prioritize areas of need, and to select and monitor a target group of students, as well as use that data to develop school action plans. Schools will need to implement and monitor those school action plans with fidelity and evaluate the effectiveness of the action plan. Each Graduate First school has a collaboration coach that will support the process as schools move forward. Collaboration coaching is a non-judgmental, interactive process for developing capacity of the school-based teams. Collaboration coaches do not direct the actions of the team. Instead, through shared responsibility, they help teams acquire and apply the skills necessary for data-based decision-making to increase graduation rates and decrease dropout rates. Collaboration coaches in Graduate First are trained by the National Dropout Prevention Center for Students with Disabilities, and they focus on helping schools achieve positive student outcomes, especially for the target group of students. Collaboration coaches use a blended model of coaching, including on-site coaching, regional meetings, and coaching through technology. Graduate First ABCs focus on attendance, behavior, and course performance, helping students develop a sense of belonging. Developing caring relationships and self-determination are important in Graduate First. All of these dimensions are underpinned by strong family and community engagement. The Graduate First model is based on the National Dropout Prevention Center for Students with Disabilities framework and the multidimensional construct of student engagement. Fostering student engagement relies not only on the ABCs, but also on the dimensions of affective, cognitive, and family engagement. Let's take a look at each one of these engagement areas a little deeper. Affective engagement. Affective engagement involves developing caring relationships with adults, a sense of school connectedness, school bonding, and mentoring strategies. Academic engagement is the one most prominently measured in school. Teachers recognize this. Behavioral engagement involves positive behavior supports, as well as attendance. Cognitive engagement involves the student's investment in the learning. Students setting learning goals, developing self-efficacy, self-determination, and motivation. And family and community engagement is critical to the process. It involves getting families and community involved in improving graduation rates for the school. For best performance outcomes, schools need to address all engagement areas for the targeted group of students. We want students to attend, engage, and invest in themselves. Let's now take a look at the Graduate First Fundamentals modules. Graduate First Overview, which you're in right now, helps your team get started. Module 1 has all the details about implementing Graduate First. Module 2 is supporting student engagement and focuses on the affective engagement area. Then there's the day-to-day, where you'll work with your collaboration coach to analyze and set a plan and your targeted group of students. Module 3 deals with academic engagement. Module 4 is behavioral engagement. Module 5 is cognitive engagement, and Module 6 is family and community engagement. You'll find all of these modules at the Graduate First Fundamentals website. We hope that you find this easy to navigate and with all the tools and resources that you will need. One of the tools that you might want to take a look at is the Team Planning Form. This form will help the team leader devise a plan to work with the collaboration coach, set targeted dates, and times for the team discussion. It identifies all the modules that you'll need to get started. There are many tools and resources available, and there's support for you along the way. Visit our website, take a look at the tools, contact your collaboration coach, and get your team started.